my name is Sheetal, and in this video I'm going to talk about 10 must-know everyday phrases in English. These are intermediate phrases that you can use in your daily life, at work, or when you travel, or when you are with friends, or wherever you want. Okay, so I hope that this will be helpful for you. So what are you waiting for? Let's get started. So our first expression is, how is it going? Notice that there is an apostrophe at the end of it. Instead of the ing form, we use just going. Okay, so this expression is used when you meet someone. Like if we are using this with how is it going with an ing form at the end of the sentence, it may sound so stiff. It may sound so unfriendly. So you just use how is it going. Okay, this expression is used instead of how are you, or like how are you doing, or how is your life going. Okay, so from now onwards use how is it going.
How's it going, Bobby?
Hey, Phoebes.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Well,
Hey guys, how's it going?
So if someone asks you this question, how is it going, you can say fine. And you? How's it going? Good. And you? How's it going? Not bad. And you? How's it going? Can't complain. That's another way to say that you are okay, or a neutral way to say that you are okay. Can't complain. Okay, so there are several ways in which you could answer this question, how is it going? All right?
Can't complain.
Can't complain. Can't complain.
Our next expression is, what have you been up to? What have you been up to? Okay, when it is fastly said, we say, what have you been up to? What have you been up to? What have you been up to? Okay, so the have word is reduced to v. What have you been up to? What have you been up to? What have you been up to?
so tell me, what have you been up to?
Okay, so it is a more advanced version of what are you doing, or what have you been doing. What have you been doing is another popular expression instead of what have you been up to. Okay, so both of these expressions are used when you meet some person after a while or a long time.
Action, and what have you been doing?
It means that what did you do since the last time I saw you? Okay, so its answer might be, I've been blah blah blah. Okay, whatever reason you are going to tell that after I've been. Okay. Anyway, let's move on to the next expression. How have you been? How have you been? How have you been? And how have you been? More naturally. Okay, that have is reduced to v. How have you been? How have you been? How have you been? Okay.
Have you been?
How have you been since we last saw each other?
So how have you been?
So in most cases, the answer would be fine, and you? Good, and you? And I've been doing so and so. Okay, that's another interesting kind of expression or response for such kinds of questions like how have you been, or what have you been up to. Okay, so if someone asks you how have you been, or what have you been up to, you can say I've been busy, or I've been working all these days, or I've been making videos on the internet, or I've been preparing for my examination. So use I've been and then followed by the reason that you were doing all these days. All right?
I have been eating at the buffet of strange all afternoon.
Well, I have been spending a lot of time in the lab.
That I have been wandering the desert for years.
Our next expression is, how about blah blah blah. How about blah blah blah. Okay, this is a nice and simple kind of expression to make a suggestion to someone. Okay, how about a dinner? How about we play a movie? How about we do this later? Okay, all these are expressions to ask for permission or ask some suggestions to some other person. In fast speech, we say how about. how about. That A sound kind of disappears. And we say, how about a dinner? How about watch a movie? How about we go to a park? Or how about we take a trip to Paris? Okay, so how about something? How about we go to the next expression? It would be nice.
So, how about dinner?
How about expanding the library? Get some.
So how about some food?
So our next useful expression is sorry, I can't, or sorry, I cannot. This is a simple way to refuse an invitation. Okay, its meaning is sorry, I cannot do that thing because I feel bad about it. Or you just say simply sorry, I can't. Or you can just say sorry, I can't, and then add the thing that you are refusing if you like. Sorry, I cannot go to the movie with you this weekend. Sorry, I can't meet you for dinner tonight since I have to work late. Sorry, I can't cook dinner because I don't know how to cook. So if you don't want to say the specific reason, you just say sorry, I can't. Sorry, I can't. Sorry, I cannot.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. See?
I'm sorry, I can't. I'm running.
I'm sorry, I can't move to London without Ben.
Expression number 7 is sure, sounds good. Okay, sure, sounds good. Here, sure means yes, and sounds good means that your idea seems to be nice to me. Okay, so this is a nice way to accept an invitation. Okay, so sure, sounds good. And depending on the situations, you could change the adjective if you like. Okay, like sure sounds good, sure sounds nice, sure sounds great, sure sounds cool, sure sounds fantastic, sure sounds awesome. Okay, so depending on the situations, you just change the adjective. That's it. Sure, sounds nice.
Sounds good.
Hey, sounds good.
Later?
That sounds good.
So our next expression is do you want to blah blah blah. Do you want to plus an activity. Okay, so do you want to get a dinner? Do you want to go for a ride? Do you want to dance with me? Or do you want to learn English with me? Okay, so this is a simple and easy way to make an invitation to an activity. Okay, so do you want to plus the activity.
Do you want to fire me? Do you want to learn to play guitar?
When we use this expression, we kind of squeeze these words to say do you wanna instead of do you want to. Okay, do you wanna get a dinner? Do you wanna go for a movie? Do you wanna go for a ride? Do you wanna learn English? Alright, so that do you wanna and that do you is again squeezed to do. Do you wanna go there? Do you wanna get some coffee? Dear is just like D apostrophe Y-A W-A-N-N-A. Do you wanna go there? Do you wanna dance with me? Do you wanna go to the next expression? I do. What do you call this? Okay, our next expression is what do you call this? Okay, so if you're not getting the vocabulary word to name a particular thing, you can use this expression. What do you call this? Okay, so here again, that what do you is squeezed to what do you. What do you call this? What do you call this? What do you call this? So what do you call this? Or what do you call this? I don't know. What do you call this? Okay, so its meaning is what is the name that you call this particular thing. Okay, and or you can use this expression when you find something new as well. What do you call this?
And what do you call this?
Here. What do you call this?
Our 10th and last expression is how do I get to blank? Okay, how do I get to? This expression is very useful to ask about some places or ask about the path that I should take to arrive at the destination. Okay, so how do I get to the park from here? How do I get to the restaurant from here? How do I get to the beach from here? How do I get to my home purpose place? How do I get to is a more natural way to ask for directions, okay? Instead of how do I go or how do I reach there or how do I travel, I guess. Okay, so instead of all these, you can use the simple expression, how do I get? And notice the preposition to after get. Okay, always use the preposition to before the location. Okay, so how do I get to the location? How do I get to the hotel? How do I get to the theater? How do I get to the hospital? And oftentimes there is a possibility to make a mistake. That is, sometimes we add a to before there. Okay, we can do that. That is, don't say how do I get to there, because we cannot add this preposition to before there because there is not a specific place. Okay, so use how do I get there instead of using how do I get to there. Okay, so how do I get there? How do I get there? That's right, fine. Okay, so use how do I get there and how do I get to the location. How do I get to the hospital? How do I get to the park? And how do I get there? Okay, that's fine.
Eternal night.
How do I get there?
Hey guys, so this is the end of this video and I hope that this is helpful for you. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, do that first. Please do subscribe to IELTS with Sheetal and click the like button if you're liking my videos. And please comment so that I could know what all things that I have to include in my channel as well as how to improve my channel. So thank you once again, viewers. Bye. See you in the next video.